Hey, this is Derek Panza. We are shooting this week for Muscle and Fitness. Basic fighting technique I love. I call it catch and shoot. I'm here with my man John Gotti. We're going to work together today to teach you a basic counter off a jab. As I mentioned last week, everything I do, whether I was training it for boxing, mixed martial arts, kickboxing, is also applicable in any street fighting scenario. I actually don't teach anything that I wouldn't personally use in sparring, in a fight, or literally in a street fight. So this can be used across the board in martial arts. So John and I are squaring up. Most people start most fight exchanges in the ring with a jab, their lead hand. Lead hand is the closest weapon to the person you're fighting. That's why the jab is the most commonly thrown punch. John's gonna jab at me. Please jab me, John. Good. He's gonna aim right at my chin. The drill doesn't work unless your partner is going to punch you in the face. So your partner has to be willing to hit you. If John does the drill and he stops his jab here, it's not an accurate way to practice. He literally has to hit me. Now obviously he's not going to punch me hard. We're friends, we're just drilling. But he will make contact if I don't catch the jab or block it. So jab again, please. Good, hit me, go ahead. Good. So now we know he can hit me. When the jab comes, my rear hand is up. I'm going to literally catch his jab like it's a ball. So when his arm comes out, I'm opening up my hand and I'm catching it with my palm. I can catch his jab because the jab is powerful, but it's not powerful like a straight right or left hook. So I can literally stop its momentum with my palm and with my fingertips redirect it slightly. I don't swat at it. It's a slight redirection, leaving him open to slide my right hand over or to counter with my jab immediately. It's actually easier to demonstrate without the glove on for a second. So when that jab comes, I'm opening my hand, I'm just redirecting with my fingertips and sliding my right hand over or instantly shooting my jab over John's jab. The reason why I'm speaking or I'm reinforcing the fingertip issue is because a lot of people swat at the incoming jab. If you swat at the jab and miss, you're open for a left hook. We don't want that. So if I swat and I miss, Jonathan changed his jab to a left hook. Now we'll do it faster in real time. So let's move around, John, and just jab it. That's all I'm doing. Jab, go ahead faster. Whatever you want. Don't aim at my hand, aim at my face. John's being nice to me for two reasons. Number one, I'm his trainer. Number two, it's kind of like a father figure thing going on here also. It's okay, you can punch me in the face. Go ahead. Good. Now, obviously, John's not going full speed, but he's going pretty fast. He's being nice to me, but because I know it's coming at me, it's difficult to land it. I know it's coming. He's not faking me. He's not low kicking me. I'm not under threat of his right hand or his left hook, so even though he's going pretty quick, he probably won't land it ever because I know it's coming. But we are practicing real time. Go faster. Good. Now you'll see his jab, when it comes out, when I redirect it, it's just dipping down a little bit. It's just enough for me to slide my right hand over or to fire my jab back. When you're doing a drill like this, it's usually easiest to start firing back your jab. So I'm going to fire my jab back at John. Because John's more vulnerable than I am, because his arm is extended, I'm going to be a little kind with my jab on the way back. I'll just touch your chest. So move around, and boom. Fire whenever you want. When I react to this jab, it has to be instant. I'm going to do it the wrong way for a second. A lot of people do this. I'm going to actually block it, kind of pause, and then fire. So John fires his jab, and then I fire mine back. That's wrong. There was a gap in time there. Watch it again. If I wait even a second, it's too late. When you catch and shoot or you counter any offensive technique, it must be instantaneous. If John's jab comes out, if I catch it and then it recoils all the way back, and then I fire my jab, it's too easy for him to block. I have to literally be firing my jab when his arm is still extended. I'm going to do it wrong again. 3 times in a row. This is the wrong way to do it. That's wrong. There's too much time in between. This is the correct way to do it, 3 times in a row. It's instantaneous. That's when he's vulnerable, when his arm is still extended. Now I'll do it wrong 3 times in a row, counting with my right hand. That's wrong as well. John has time to block that. I didn't fire my right hand till after John's left arm recoiled. The correct way to do it, boom. You'll see, John's arm isn't even back yet and my right hand was over here. Good. Now we can have fun with it. First, let me say this. My favorite way to start any sparring session is this technique. It's my favorite way personally. I'm not saying do that every time. It's my favorite way personally because I was almost always a smaller guy in sparring. I fought heavyweight, I was a small heavyweight. So I had to always establish that I could hit hard right away. This way, the bigger guy wouldn't try to run me over. So when you come out sparring, people come out jabbing a lot, I would almost instantly catch and shoot. Come to boom, boom, and then either come back with my left hook, or if we're kickboxing, then a right low kick. Let's move around. For the jab, I'm going to catch 2, 3, and do a low kick. So, think of the setup here. I'm sparring a bigger guy. He's thinking, I'll run this guy over. Right away, I'm going to establish I hit hard too. And the best way to do that is to catch him when he's extended and vulnerable. When John fires his jab, I'm going to catch and throw my straight right over the top, followed by a left hook, followed by a right low kick to his thigh. Obviously, I'm being kind for not wearing a glove, but I want you to see my fingertips working. And the low kick. I'll do it to John now. I throw my jab, John's going to catch it, go 2, 3, and the low kick. You hit harder, okay. You're being kind to me. Again. Good. One more time. Hit me hard. One more time. Go once more. Good. And relax. That's our catch and shoot drill for the week. Remember, with your partner, you must practice with the intent to actually hit each other. Don't hit each other hard, but you have to make contact so you practice proper timing and distancing. As with most things in fighting, the actual technique is simple. The timing and distancing, that's what takes a lot of practice, a lot of finesse. Those are the things that you don't learn in one day. You can learn to do this in one day. You can learn the basic mechanics in one day. But to apply it in sparring takes weeks, months, even years sometimes to do it effectively. So each week, we're going to give you a new technique, whether it's a fighting strategy or basic technique to build on, to add to your arsenal. And as you implement them little by little, you expand your arsenal, and you'll realize that as you have more tools, more weapons, it makes you a more well-rounded fighter. Thank you from Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym, Panzer Mixed Martial Arts. Thanks to John Gotti. Thank you, Frank Seppi, and thank you, Muscle and Fitness.